Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and today, Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and today we are on day 3 of choosing an animal from a jar and drawing/painting it. So let's see what we have in store for this day. I should say, I have been saying that there is a blank thing in this. So I don't know what will happen if we choose a blank thing. Probably you can mention in the comments what you would like to see on such a day. So today's animal is Tasmanian devil. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's get started. She'll be coming around the mountain, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. So let's look for a reference of a Tasmanian devil. Essentially a big rat. Ooh. Fortunately not an animal. It's a big mouse. Tasmania. There aren't many pictures of these, are there? Let's try pixels. Like this one, probably this one as well. Why is it opening another tab? Oh, because they are not free. Wow. Okay, let's take this one that looks like it's pooping by Chaim Melman. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce this. So a thank you to Chaim. So let's go into our Krita app. In our reference, here you go. I miss you so, it's like it's been forever. Here you are. Okay, let us begin. So today I am experimenting or looking at the paint brushes, and I've chosen this one called Bristles 2 Flat Rough. Let's see, looks a bit oily. Let's get to painting. So how do we paint? No, it's really sad that I usually get how to do things, but no matter, let's do this. I am going to make a selection, gestural selection, and then we can try and make some changes. We fill this with that color, and then get to our brush, look for lights, and sort of carve the animal from this block that we made. That's what I'm trying to do today. I hope it works. Merge these. Now we can have, ooh, look, it's so cute. So now I'm going to paint over some of these things. I have the legs over there, and I'm trying not to worry too much about the outcome yet. Is that not good English? I don't want to worry about the outcome today. So I'm just blocking in some of these colors following our reference. Let's draw in our ears, top of the head over there, the other ear over there. Oops. For a bigger brush, do something like that. Again, not trying to worry at all. This will all be over soon. Torture will be over soon. And the ear should be something this. Ooh, it's so cute. My drawing is cute. I don't know about the animal. I think from what we have, I can put a layer on top. Sorry. Go to my sketch brushes, SK2, and then take the 2B, decrease the opacity of this just a bit, and let's move this closer to here. Now on this layer, you can define some of these things. The shape of the eye, muzzle, the nose. Really draw the nostril first, and the bulb of the nose, and then the muzzle over here, the shape of the head, and the other ear, lightly like so. And this ear, it's slightly lower than what we had. The neck goes like this, then goes the back over here, and then the buttock is over here, and then the leg. As I'm doing this, I'm looking at the shapes. I'm trying not to be a stickler for what it is I'm actually seeing, but what I am seeing is some shapes. I'm going to call this a hand, although it's a leg as well. Let's draw the hands over here, something like so, and the fluffy tail. Now, checking my proportions, I'm seeing that my body is too thin. So what I'm going to do is select both layers, the transform and maybe the liquefy. Try and make some things bulbous. Move some things around, like this hand, for example. Shoulder, we make the neck a bit thinner, but we will try and make this back a bit more arched. We'll try to, to move some things around while we're painting. So on the same sketchy layer, I'm going to draw in this rock. Again, let's move move it over here, a bit smaller. Rock goes like this. There's a thing over there. Then we assume the rest of the background does not exist. Maybe we just paint it back in the paint, back in my flat rough. Paint this just a random green color. I'm saying random, but I color picked it, so it's not that random. Probably with a blender, a very, very large blender, something like this. Same with the rock. Go back to our paints. Probably I'll merge these two and then paint on a layer on top. Move our reference closer. So many shortcuts. And then I'll paint in the grayscale range using let me start with the eye. Black with a sort of border over here of lighter skin. We have some lightness here around the muzzle. Hope I get the values correct. And then we have nose. So let's make this color get a bit dark. Then we'll come in with the highlights a bit later. Dark, lighten this. For the fur, I'm trying to avoid going all black and painting in the direction of the fur growth, resisting the urge to go back to my soft round brush because soft round is big. Soft round gets me. These others are so mean with their stuff. Well, you know what I could have done? God, what I could have done? What does this do? Ooh, no. Let me go back to my sketch and have my eraser on the layer we merged. First of all, refine all this stuff, remove the excess. Then, on top of that layer, with my fill brush, let me use a dark color right on top. Move this, zoom out. Maybe not right on top, right below. Yes, something like so. Then erase the excess. And now on the layer we were painting on, let's go back to the paint layers. Let's look at this one. Let's try this one. Now I can pick colors quite comfortably from the base of the about say mesh. I've been looking at many 3D videos on YouTube. So if I say mesh, forgive me. So currently what we're doing is looking for the local color, which basically means the color of the animal when it's neither in light nor in shadow, in like an overcast day. And then I'll try and figure out a lighting scenario for our little devil over here. Why is it called a devil? I don't know. I'm sure that information is in my mind somewhere. I think since Tasmanian devils aren't a particularly interesting animal for me, I don't really care for that information at the moment, or ever actually. So sorry. It's your fault that you're boring. I'm more of a big cat, big bird kind of person. So some of these other animals, I do know that their bite is really like they have a large bite force. That's probably the extent of my knowledge. There were marsupials found in Australia, almost extinct, protected in... Oh, I do know why they're called devils. Information has come. Called devils because when the British, it's always the British, when they were settling on Australia or Tasmania, which is part of Australia anyway, they heard these things crying out in the night, and they have like a really weird, shrilly type of call. Told themselves it was the devils. Devils were talking at night, screaming at each other in the nighttime, or something like that. Not quite sure. So that's what we have so far. Not mad at it, but well, we've only just begun. So let's continue. If you're new here, please forget that some people might be new. If you're new, thank you for joining us. And I would love it. Absolutely love what's happening. If you click that subscribe button, mean a lot. Help me grow the channel. Help me feed my remaining cat. So kindly subscribe if you haven't already. And like the video. Share with your friends. Even if they do not like art content, just share it with them to mess with them. It's okay. And tell them to subscribe as well. And again, if you are new here, I am doing this painting in Krita because I'm a Photoshop guy. I was a Photoshop guy up until like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. About a week ago, I was a Photoshop guy. But Photoshop can be expensive. And I think I'm in my only use free stuff phase. So we're all about saving money in this house. So far it's cool. I haven't explored everything. That's why hence the challenge. I'm drawing animals from a jar the whole of this August. And I almost didn't draw anything today because I was so sleepy. So very sleepy. But if I had fallen asleep, I'm very sure today's video would have been very late. And I want to keep a sort of a schedule, a regular schedule where you can depend on a video being uploaded, so that when a video is not uploaded, you know something is very wrong. You should check up on your friend Mark because something has gone very wrong. So currently I'm uploading at 10 a.m. East African time, which is, when is it? If 6 p.m. is 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. is midnight, which is midnight Pacific Standard Time. But not to worry. I've also decided not to really care about the views, because a major part of why people in general stop doing what they're doing is looking at the views, focusing on the results rather than the process. And by people, I mean me. So I'm not going to focus on thumbnails or catchy titles, or even just looking at how many people have viewed my video since I uploaded it. It's hard, I admit, it's very hard. I want to get out of that habit of checking everything every time, because first of all, it's not healthy, and secondly, it can mess. It's more freeing not knowing, not monitoring everything. So I'm just going to post stuff, leave it there, because otherwise I'll be looking. And I have big eyes, so I can be looking at everything. Got to do this. I think we can call this a refined painting. I think I painted everything. Let me hide these and see. That is very weird. What is happening? Okay, fine. This is what we've been painting so far. We just named this. And then as usual, I'm a merger. I merge things. So everything's merged. I want to layer on top of that. You refine even more. You refine even more. And again, I wonder, should I keep it like this? Not really realistic, semi-realistic, or should I just check myself? And I'm really itching. I'm itching to go back to the soft round. Literally itching. Really want to use my soft round. What does this do? How about this? No, possible. Round brush, texture, bristle, this wet bristles. The pink ones, the purple ones are wet. And this is watercolor. Green one is watercolor. These are blenders. What's this? Texture point? No. Heck are these? Anyway, let's try this one. Basic for detail. So I think now we can try coloring. I want to start with the head. So I'm picking eye color over here to dark brown. Try not to color pick too much, and we should be done pretty soon. Try not to color pick, he says, and color picks everything. No, don't like that brush. Don't like it at all. Let's try this. Nah, you know what? Technically, I can do whatever. Airbrush, here we come. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. A grown man. Yes, let's do some stuff now. Technically, it makes no sense for me to be obsessed with details at this time, but I am, and I think my tablet thing needs some calibrating. I think my tablet's going all over. So I'll save this, and then we can restart our app while recalibrating it once more. First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. I spent out so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, but I grew strong and I learned how to get along, and so you're back. Oh, so we're back. We are back, and I have gone back to this brush that we had in the beginning, try and once again prove to myself I can do without the soft round brush. But we'll see. We will all see. You're all here, so they are witnesses to this event. And then probably let's make this mouth a bit pronounced. Ooh, we are like 50 minutes into this painting and I kind of like it. It's not as bad as the zebra one. I do not know what happened there. I think it's the stripes. So I'm just using like big brush strokes here, trying to make everything in the direction of hair growth, fur growth. Some colors I'm picking from the reference, and some, once they're down, I'm using the colors I already have to sort of blend everything in. Don't know if it's working or not. I don't mind, I'm having fun. Pink. First of all, to save face, I should say that these are just practice paintings. I read somewhere, or maybe I saw it in a YouTube video, that it's important to do stuff every day. So if you want to get better at anything, my anything is right now digital painting, is you have to give yourself time to do many paintings every day so that you learn. Because we're all learning in this field currently, and you learn better by taking a subject, or I don't know, what did that guy say? It's better to do one small painting every day and one large painting like once a week or once a month. For example, it's better if I do these random hour-long paintings on YouTube rather than, let's say I have the Tasmanian devil as my prompt, and then I'll try and make the most perfect Tasmanian devil the world has ever seen done in digital art. I'll do that, and then that will be the only thing I do that month or that week. It's not really helpful. I won't learn as much. So right now I made a clipping mask. Why is it not clipping? Oh, we're not in the group. Let's move this to the group. So now it's a clipping mask. Yeah, set it to multiply, and with the dark mid-gray, I'm adding the shadow on our little devil over here. I want my light to be coming from, what's happening? You're painting outside. You're not supposed to paint out. Yeah, I want my light to be coming from this side where the color wheel is. So my shadows will be technically over here. This should all be in shadow. That is to happen. Increase this brush, and here will be in shadow. And under the head, maybe some of the face will be in shadow. And I'll add another layer, set it to overlay with say this color. Clip that onto our layer and do our highlight. Maybe decrease the opacity just a bit. And for the shadow layer, do something for under the eye, because usually this area is elevated. It's raised from the face, needs some shadow as well. And then as a final thing, what is happening? Oh, got the shortcut. Final thing, do this highlight justice. Maybe make the brush a bit smaller, add some wetness to the eye. Of course, no one will see that, but I'll know it's there. So here we have a Tasmanian devil. For background, I saw, yes, let's try and use this flat thing and just do some marks on the rock. Just something to break the forms. Don't know what I'm saying. Some random splotches here and there. You can add a blur over them. Pah! And I think we are done. Yeah, I think we're done. There's a Tasmanian devil, and I don't know why I do this at the end of every video, but I hope you like the video. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I need a better outro. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, tell your friends, share with everyone. Other than that, have a great day. 2 thumbs up. Bye.